What's up, guys? It's your girl Asia and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. To my people that's been riding with me since day one, y'all probably like, you got a lot of explaining to do, which is why I felt like, if you could tell by the title, I got a lot of explaining to do. If you looked at my last video, I'll insert the thumbnail here. If you looked at that last video, I was kind of getting like talks and questions and things like, Asia, are you expecting? Are you pregnant? I was throwing like little hints here and there, and of course the people that only really truly knew was immediate family and close, do I call them friends? People I associate myself with, I guess. Just it was only like 2 people, but I was just like, this is the purpose of me creating a YouTube channel, is to be open, honest, and transparent. And y'all have to excuse me, I have a little cold, so my voice sounds not normal. It's way high, more pitched than this. However, I still wanted to get on here, look my best as I could, and just give you guys a story time of, drum roll please, story time of how I found out your girl is pregnant. Like, somebody mama, like, cut it out. I was like, Lord, for real? Me? The hot girl? The turn up girl? The boss lady? The girl that got dreams, goals, and ambitions? You trying to stop me? Because I'm pregnant. I was like, Lord, cut it out. But I will get into all my emotions, everything how I felt right now to the story time. And by now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below for me. Make sure to turn on my notifications so you guys never miss. I have already created a content schedule, and y'all, I'm ready. Like, this baby makes me want to get it 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, I was getting it for myself, but now I have a purpose. I have someone that's gonna be looking up to me, calling me mama. I have someone that's gonna be looking up to me, helping them make life choices, baby. I gotta get it together. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into the story time, okay? So the dates in my head are kind of blurry, but the official date that I found out I was pregnant was July 20th. I can't remember. It has to be July 19th. Okay. Yeah. July 19th. I think July 20th was a Tuesday. So July 19th was a Monday. Okay. I don't know, y'all, but here we go. So the official day I found out was on July 20th. On July 19th, I thought I was having a near-death experience. Now, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but at that time, when I kid you not, this sofa that's behind me, I stayed on this sofa from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I had no water, no juice, no food, no nothing. I was weak, ill as a dog. I thought I was coming down with the worst stomach bug I could ever have. You know what I'm saying? And the day prior to that, I was at work. I work from home. And I was telling my boyfriend, like, my stomach feel kind of weird. It kind of felt like a never-ending stomach ache. But I don't know about y'all. When I used to have stomach aches, I used to eat any and everything as a kid, so I had a lot of stomach problems. So my stomach aches would kind of come with like a little sharp pain, you know? But these didn't have no sharp pains. It was just like your stomach felt upset. Like, literally, you could feel your stomach not feeling you. Does that make sense? It felt really strange. Like, my stomach was giving me a strange feeling, and I knew the day before that I had ate a lot of not the healthiest food. So So I'm like, okay, excuse me. I'm like, okay, I'm just having, you know, regular stomach problems. And as I wake up on July 19th, I threw up. My boyfriend woke up, he went to go work out, and before he left, I was just like, babe, my stomach, like, something just doesn't, like, feel right to my stomach. Like, it just felt, I could not explain to you how it felt. It felt like a never-ending stomach ache. It felt like I had food poisoning, and it felt like I had, like, the flu. That's how I felt all in one. So, as I'm starting to get up, I feel like my heart rate started to go faster, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm starting to sweat. Immediately, I knew I was about to throw up. So I throw up, and I text my boyfriend, like, come back home, I just threw up, I'm not feeling good at all. So by this point, it truly did not cross my mind that I was pregnant. And I'm throwing up the quotations because I think my mom told me this like the day before that she thought I was pregnant. And I was just like, girl, psh, psh, psh. Like, me? Pregnant? There's no way. So after all that happened, I literally was so weak. I had to message my boss. I was just like, look, another symptom that I had was diarrhea. So I'm like, okay, I have diarrhea. I'm throwing up. I was weak as a dog. My sofa behind me, y'all, it took me maybe like 3 hours just to turn on the TV. I was laying on the sofa. I didn't give a damn about watching TV. I didn't care what was on TV at the time. I'm laying on here like fighting for my life. I'm like, yo, something is seriously wrong with me. This isn't, my body ain't never, I'm 24. Out of my 24 years of existence, you know what I'm saying? My body has never felt like this, ever. So I'm telling my mom, I'm telling my boyfriend, she said, I think you need to drink a Coke because that might, you know, help. Now, my mom keep on saying a Coke, but when she was pregnant with me, all she drank was a Coke. So I'm like, is she trying to tell me that I'm pregnant? I'm like, there's no way that I'm pregnant, yo. Like, there's no way. So I'm weak as a dog. My boyfriend was out and about. I couldn't even drive. I had to have him come home from work just to bring me a freaking Coke. Excuse me. And I drank this Coke and it tastes disgusting. I'm like, Mama, I can't drink this Coke. So I literally just sleep and lay down on this sofa from 8 a.m. literally to like 9 p.m. until it was time to go actually lay down in bed. So the next day, I'm feeling a little bit better, but still very, very weak. And I'm able to work through that day. My mom was just like, I think you should take a pregnancy test just to confirm. And I'm like, girl, you crazy. Like, I was getting very nervous because I had threw up unexpectedly. My body is feeling all types of weirdness that I've never as a woman ever experienced in my life. Now my mom's telling me to go take a pregnancy test. So I'm like, crap. I'm like, okay, let me just go take it so I can show her in her face that I'm not. My boyfriend goes get the pregnancy test, and you know, we come back, and it didn't even take y'all, it didn't even take a whole minute. I believe the pregnancy test told us to wait like 3 to 5 minutes or something like that for the results to actually pop up. Y'all, within less than 59 seconds, it popped up positive. And my boyfriend was taking a shower, and I was just like, babe. And he was so calm. He was like, yeah. I was like, this shows that I'm pregnant. He was like, okay, that's good. I'm like, babe, what you talking about? That's not good. Because this year I'm turning 25. My birthday is December 23rd. And I had Vegas lined up. I had so many activities lined up. Like, I'm ready to live my best life. So I'm still working from home, but that day was very, very slow. So I'm just, truth be told, I'm putting people on hold. I'm not answering people because I'm trying to figure out, I'm talking to my boyfriend. I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? In my country voice, like, I was bawling, crying for like 4 hours straight. Not consistently, but like on and off. We were talking about all the pros and the cons and what does our life look like as parents right now. He's 23, I'm 24. We trying to get our ducks in a row. I'm just like, ah! Like that gift where the guy's like this. I was just like that, but like crying, you know? So I'm like, okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. And let me just say that he's been my boyfriend for over a year and 3, 4, 5 months. I've never took any type of precaution of stopping a child being made. So my godmother always told me, it's 2 things that come from having sex, you little nasty. A STD or a baby. And I ain't got the STD, so that only leaves the baby. And I'm like, oh my God. And what was crazy was my godmother is also very spiritual. I grew up in the church. I believe in the Lord. And she gave some information to my mom, basically saying that your daughter is about to be pregnant and with this gender. And this is what God told me to tell her about this child. I'm like, you talking to me? I'm like, ain't no way. Like, I've been the overachiever. I've been the boss lady. I've been president of this club, of this school. I've been secretary of this org. I won student worker of the year for my university. I'm like, you ain't talking to me. You talking to me? Me, boss lady Asia, finna be a mama. So I'm like, oh my God, this is not in my timing. This is not, I'm like, I don't even have no ring on my finger. I'm not nobody's wife. I'm not cut out to be no baby mama. Like, all of these things are running through my head. I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. I instantly began to panic in every aspect of my life because I had this little business I was trying to work on, this little side hustle I'm trying to do. Now you kind of telling me I can still do it, right? I can still do it, but now you're telling me I got a life to think about. I got a mouth to feed. I'm responsible for somebody. Like, get out of here. I did not see it happening to me right now. I saw it happening to me when I was like 27, 28, 29. Because I wanted to have kids in my late 20s. I did not want to have kids in my early 20s because, baby, I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to live life, have fun, turn up every weekend, have a couple of drinks with my friends and go to the club and not feeling bad, you know? And I'm like, crap. Be wild. Like, I'm somebody's baby mama. So that is how I found out I was pregnant, y'all. And up until this day, I'm kind of lost count. But this Friday, I will be 3 months. And the only reason I know that is because I had my doctor's appointment this Friday. or next Friday. September the 9th, I'll be 3 months. So I'm getting out of my first trimester, and oh my God, I'm so freaking excited, y'all. When I tell you I've lost 25 pounds every day, and I would say like the last week was the worst week of my pregnancy so far. I vomited like 3+ times in a day. Like when you're constantly doing that, you get, first of all, I'm a Capricorn. We hustlers, we go-getters, we are the overachievers. We dot our I's and baby cross our T's. Like, we gonna get our shit straight, you know what I'm saying? And I've always kind of been in control of what I wanted to do. My childhood, I had a very traumatic childhood, which I think is kind of why I'm a little OCD when it comes to like being able to control my life and what happens next. But if you're a follower of God, of Christ, it's like, baby, you don't control your life. God controls your life, you know what I'm saying? So just like Michael Todd, that's one of my favorite pastors, y'all, he would be like, rip up your list. You have it on this list that you're gonna do this by 25 and this by 27. Well, what if God has a purpose of like why you're waiting? You know, it's something in between there that's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it took me my first trimester to really put all of that into play, because going from being in control of what I wanted to do to now my body being like, no, you're gonna sleep an extra 10 hours a day. No, you're not gonna eat all that fast food. You gotta eat healthy now. No, you're not gonna be drinking no damn juice. Get some freaking water. Like, my body was telling me all of these things, and whew, it was hard. It was really hard. Now coming out of my first trimester, it broke me down mentally. It broke me down mentally. It was a time in my life where I went from having a lot of friends to, like, I would say the last 2 months not having no friends. And then I get hit with, I'm expecting. Wow, Lord. So I'm like, oh my God, like, what is God trying to do? What is he trying, you know, like, what is he trying to say? What is my purpose now? Like, I've just had so many questions and so many answers, and this process made me gravitate towards him 10 times even more. You know what I'm saying? I love my kid so much unconditionally. I did not get the love and the joy and, you know, what you see in movies and all the happy families. It sounds funny. It sounds a little crazy, but that's what I've always wanted. That's what I've always wanted. I wanted a family of love and happiness and hugs and kisses. And I didn't have that. So I was like, I'm gonna make sure that this kid get quadruple, triple, platinum, double, whatever. Make sure that this baby get all the love, whether it's me by myself, me and Rob sticking through it, being together. And baby, if you're looking at this, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. But it's just like, now everything that I went through, I don't give two craps about. Everything that I accomplished, so what? I got a kid that's probably gonna do double that, quadruple that. Maybe not even do half of what I did, but that's mine. That's my baby. And it's like, now that I'm pregnant, I've had such a different outlook on being a mother and what it actually means to be a mom, my own definition. And oh my gosh, it's just, everything has been hitting me at once. I feel like I'm a different person ever since I became pregnant. And it's been hard mentally when, like I said, I was having the best time of my life, where I had a lot of friends and I was thriving, and then I lost everyone, and then I got hit with I'm pregnant. So it's like I have more strangers encouraging me online than I do my own friends, which I would say I don't really have too many of them. But the ones that's there, I mean, Asia, how are you doing today? Are you okay? How do you feel? There's none of that. The only family member that really checks up on me is my mother. And it's just like my grandmother as well. And you just kind of, I don't know, I'm okay at the end of the day, you know, with my journey and how it looks. Motherhood, it definitely does take a village, but it's like, well, dang, I ain't even got a village. So just a lot of emotions that are still there, and just trying to figure out how I can be the best mom now and work towards being elite. You know, I feel like anything that I have, anything that is attached to my name, you have no choice but to be elite because of the person of who I am. So I know adding mother, adding that title to my resume, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill this shit. Motherhood is not easy. I grew up with a single mom myself. I saw the struggles. I saw everything. And I didn't want that to be me for my kid. And I'm very, 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 very happy and extremely grateful that I do have a good support system with my boyfriend. He's been amazing ever since I've been pregnant. But yeah, y'all, we about to take off. Me and my baby about to take off, and I just wanted to be open and transparent of why I haven't been dropping no videos, because I've been weak as a dog. I've been sick. I've been throwing up my brains. I've lost 25 pounds. I stepped on the scale the other day. Y'all, we up 5 pounds. It's like I went from being this little short, thick little thing to, I mean, my nickname might as well be Bones now. And it might not look like it on camera, but y'all, I really have dropped a lot of weight. The booty I had gone. I'm like, dang, I thought pregnancy was supposed to make you thick, baby, not slim. But mentally where I'm at, y'all, I'm so at peace with myself, and I'm not gonna force anyone to be supporting me, supporting my baby, supporting my pregnancy. I know that God has a purpose for all things, and everything that I still want to do, it might take me just a little bit more time, but I kid you not, you will see my name in lights one day. You will see Asia. Like, everything that I want to happen is going to happen. And I've had to realize that a baby, Asia, doesn't stop your life, mama. It doesn't stop your life. Some things might have to be put on hold for just a quick second, but having this baby, having this golden child of mine, this leader of mine, this already millionaire baby of mine, like, this baby is already blessed. This baby has had so many people pray over them already, and they're barely 3 months formed. Like, my child is so blessed beyond measures, and my godmother was just saying that my baby God is changing the generations through my kid, and I believe that, and I'm so happy and excited to get bigger and just to experience more of motherhood things, and to show you guys the process of this whole journey moving forward, y'all. I'm just so happy. I'm happy. I'm about to be a mama. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Thank you guys for stopping by, listening to my thoughts, my feelings, my story time of how I found out I was pregnant. I will be coming out with a family channel just because I feel like now it's not just me. It's my boyfriend, my baby, and he wants to be a part of this journey, this YouTube journey with me as well. And one day when my baby gets bigger, I want to be able to show them like the little documentaries, the YouTube videos of like how I prepared and everything. So it's exciting. I'm ready to get back onto my content. I'm ready to get back into being this social media person that I wanted to be. You know, that was the whole reason of me switching jobs. You know, I went from a really big kind of corporate job to working for like a little ding-a-ling at home. And no disrespect, like a little ding-a-ling, it's working or whatever, but I took a pay low, but it gave me more freedom to do what I wanted to do. And I know that YouTube and other business avenues are things that I wanted to do. Now you might think it's simple. No, it takes a lot of time, you know, doing this and a lot of editing and things of that nature. But overall, I'm just very happy and excited to be able to sit down in front of you guys and just tell you guys what's been going on, how I've been feeling. And if you're an expecting mama, or if you are a mom, I'm sure you can definitely understand and relate to some of the things that I was tapping on in this video. Again, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and turn on my notifications. I will have another video dropping next week, and I'm just super excited to get back on my A game. It's like, it's not about me anymore. It's about my baby. It's about creating a legacy. And if you know me, you know I've always been a boss. I've always been a boss. Anything, like I said, that my name is attached to, it's going to be elite. This baby is elite already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.